Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Roboquest going for the Bazaar Best Friend achievement. This is to pick up 15 items in a single run. Now, I'm going to recommend that you hold off on this until you get the workshop upgraded quite a bit, as having the entire first column done is going to give you way more options for stuff that comes out of chests, which is going to be our main source of items. Having all of the extra upgrades that give you extra power cells are also going to be helpful, as we're going to have more to spend at the shop. And lastly, I am going to recommend you hold off on doing this until you get all of the power crystals. That way you have both Heisenbot available as well as most of the doors unlocked. Nonetheless, make sure you get into your run. Make sure you get into the first combat zone. You are going to want to do every single one of the bonus corrupted zones, as each one is going to give you a chest for your grand prize. And the thing you always want to make sure you pull out is going to be an item. If for whatever reason you happen to get a chest that doesn't have an item in it, make sure you grab power cells instead. That way you can spend them later at the shop for more items. So those are going to be the only two things you want. Make sure you don't touch any of the weapons. Next opportunity is going to be once you get to the canyon's safe room. After you heal, make sure you open up the chest and then grab any items that appear. You're going to be given one choice right here, so make sure you pick an item, and then it doesn't really matter what it's supposed to be. If you happen to get an item shop in your camp, make sure you do spend any power cells on that. But we're going to take the Oasis path down, which is going to end up leading us to the Oasis starting area. Once you are here, I am going to recommend, if you haven't done it already, you're going to want to do the Swimming Trunks side quest. So make sure you head into the Buddy Bot upgrade room and then grab the Swim Trunks. You are going to have to bring it to an NPC in the secret area in Oasis, but it is going to be worth it, since on subsequent runs that NPC is going to give you an extra item. But in the starting area, you have another chest. Make sure you grab an item out of that. If you have the shop available, make sure you buy stuff from that. If you exhaust that, if you have Heisenbot available, make sure you buy anything from him. Pretty much buy stuff until you run out of power cells, and then proceed on with the level. Combat area in Oasis is going to have a corrupted bonus zone. Make sure you complete that. That should get us another item. And as mentioned before, if you happen to finish that side quest in a previous playthrough, you should be able to go back to the secret area, look behind the waterfall, and then the NPC is going to give you a bonus item that you can also apply towards this achievement. So it is going to be beneficial that you do this after you get all of the gadgets out of the way. So once you have whatever here, we're going to continue on. We're going to push towards the Oasis safe room. In here, of course, there's going to be another chest that we can grab another item out of. So make sure you heal yourself, grab an item out of the chest, and make sure if you have a shop available to you, make sure you spend whatever power cells you have on that shop. But we're going to keep pushing forward until we get to the boss room. Right before, if you have an item shop available to you, make sure you buy anything here. Once again, exhaust your power cells, and then make sure you get ready to take on the boss. Defeating it is going to take you to fields for your level 3. Once you're here, of course, you're going to want to heal and then open up the chest to grab another item. You're also going to have the ability to visit the shops again. If you happen to get the item shop, make sure you spend stuff there. Same thing with Heisenbot. But anyways, we're going to get into the level. First combat area should have another corrupted bonus zone. Make sure you complete it and get your next item. And then once you have that, we're going to head over to the safe room. For this safe room, unfortunately, the item box and the item shop aren't going to be available to you until you unlock the tech lab. So make sure you take care of that. This is going to be how you get the Oasis key. But nonetheless, once you are in here, open up the chest. Hopefully there's an item in there that you can grab, and check the item shop if there's anything that you can afford. Dump your power cells in to whatever you can, and then make sure you move on. We're going to complete this level, which is going to take us to the energy center. Starting room, we're going to have another chest. Make sure you grab an item out of that. And of course, hit up the shops and spend whatever power cells you have on any items. So again, that's going to be your traditional item shop, as well as Heisenbot if you have him available. Just make sure you spend whatever power cells you have on whatever you can afford. Obviously, go for the cheaper stuff first if you are focused on this achievement. Get into the level. First combat zone should have a bonus corrupted zone. Make sure you get the prize chest and then grab the item from here. Then it's going to be back outside, and then we're going to push it all the way to the safe room. Once in here, you're going to have another chest. Make sure you pop that open after you heal, and do take advantage of any shops here if you do get any. Now, it's going to be here where I happen to get my 15, so there's the achievement for 10 gamer score, but of course there's going to be a modicum of luck involved depending on your random pulls. So if you still don't have it, we're going to keep going. We're going to get to the room before the boss fight. There should be an item shop here, hopefully, and just make sure you spend whatever power cells you have here, and then make sure you defeat the boss. This is going to take you over to Haven City, where you should definitely finish the achievement. So we're going to have the starting room to work with. We have a chest right here with a free item, and then we can spend money at the shops in order to get even more items. Again, item shop and Heisenbot if you have them available to you. But the reason you should be able to finish this achievement in Haven City, especially after unlocking all of the doors, is you should have access to all of the areas. So just make sure you hit up the stadium, the cinema, and the art gallery, each of which should have a chest, which hopefully should give you an item, and each of which should have a chance of spawning the item shop where you can buy more stuff. Now, if for whatever reason you still don't have the achievement after you complete Haven City, you're going to have a few more chances to get items. You are going to have the starting area of District 13, where you're going to be given a chest as well as the opportunity to visit the shops again. You're also going to have the 2 bonus corrupted zones that you have to do to complete District 13, which will guarantee you 2 other item pulls. Then finally, you have the last level, which is going to be Moon, where you have a starting area with a chest as well as a few opportunities to visit the shops. But you should definitely get the achievement in this run if you happen to follow this exact path. But that's going to wrap it up, and that's all there is to it.